discussion.
Hello everyone, my name is Carol Ribeiro. I'm the teacher of the course Media and Technologies 1 here at LaSalle College in the program of Arts, Literature and Communication. And today we're going to see my students' final project. So this is the result of their semester here at this program. And I'm going to show you guys the best results of this course. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is DICAPUA and I am the director of We Have Feelings Too. My project is based around abandoned animals in shelters, and they need help. So maybe you could do something to help them. So go check it out.
I'm managing major donors here and also plant giving. We have so many programs now, the investigation divisions that is out there, making sure that animals that are ill-treated, negligence and everything, we go and get the animals, we take them here, we do research, we do investigations, and then we proceed with the law. We get them arrested and everything, so that's one of our divisions. Working on our campaign for the moving in July to educate and to push the government to do laws against the
the owners of apartments regulating the animals in the logement. So we're working really hard. We get some gifts because we depend mainly on gifts. More than 75% of our revenues are gifts, so it's for a donation, so it's very important to us. We had an animal that was placed here 2 times lately. We found this animal walking around with no collar or anything downtown on a big busy street. We got the dog here, and it was only for 4 months. A very small dog and a very nice dog, and but it was not that well nourished. So we thought maybe there's something wrong with that. But the woman was a DAMIAN. She came back the day after, said, "No, it's my dog. I want him. I love him. I need him," and blah blah blah. So we cannot keep them because it's not ours. 2 weeks after, we found the dog again on the same street. Well, somebody found him, called us, and it was even thinner. Okay, so it was very, very, very bad, and it came back here, and she had 72 hours to pick him, and she never called us back, and we were just a little bit happy about that.
Hey everyone, my name is MARIE-ANGE and my documentary is about youth mental health. Hope everyone enjoys.
Honestly, my mental health never been better than these days because I work on it every day.
My mental health is really doing great at this moment. Well, I did got some issues, but I'm working on it.
Honestly, at the beginning of the pandemic, I was really at my lowest, but now I'm getting back on track. So I work on it every day to keep a balance.
My mental health was not good during COVID because I was stuck home all the time. I couldn't go much out. If I wanted, I was really scared. Mental health were not good at all because of how I was inside all the time, stuck there, and really, really bored about it. It was not the best.
Personally, having a routine really helped me keep track of what I do, and it's given me balance and stability in my life. And also eating right and exercising really helped me personally.
I try to more socialize. I try to talk a lot with my sister, or even try to draw. Most likely in the pandemic, what helped me was drawing and painting.
Honestly, my advice to anyone would be to seek help before it's too late. The younger you get the help, the easier it is to get back on track with daily life.
That's what I would tell myself if I could.
For the youth community, mental health it's hard. They don't know yet, but once they're gonna grow up, I think they should be prepared. I wish when I was little, to tell myself, oh, it's gonna be all right. You should not think much about it. They should think the same thing. No problem.
Focus now. Think of
Yes.
Okay, she knows the question. You got this.
I'm sorry. You got this. You got this.
Hi, my name is DAMIAN, and my documentary is called Human Apocalypse. It talks about isolation, loneliness, and depression between the quarantine, and also some of the effects that the COVID has had around the world.
We are closing elementary and high school as well as adult centers. However, we will keep elementary schools accessible until the holiday break to continue the distribution of rapid tests and the vaccination campaign only. The return to class in attendance will be on Monday, January 10. But after the holidays, the school calendar provides for a beginning before January 10. Teaching will be done from home.
Hi, Damien. Good morning. How are you? I hear you now.
Sorry, my camera is not working. Dismiss.
No?
We are here to talk about the quarantine because it's been a very difficult time for everybody. So tell us, how you felt when the quarantine started with the COVID?
I remember the first time the quarantine started, I felt very unsure, very scared. I just felt very, very anxious the first time we were forced to stay home. We didn't know what was going on. It was very, very new to us.
Economic collapse.
We are going into a global recession. We're in an economic downturn.
The world is now in recession.
Recession in the next quarter or two because everything is shutting down.
The way the disease has exposed the systemic injustice at the core of American life.
Hi, my name is Anna. My documentary is called Colors and is about LGBTQ+ youth in Latin America.
Normal. Adjective. Conforming to a standard. Usual, typical, or expected. You're going to hell because it's a sin. You're not even a real man. I don't date bi people. They just cheat on you. You just say you're non-binary because it's trendy. Don't worry. You can go to therapy and be fixed. I can't be homophobic. I have tons of gay friends. You're just confused. You'll grow out of it. But we are not alone. We are many. And we are loud.
Hi, my name is LOUDMILA and my documentary is on colorism. The title is The Fetishization of Women of Colors.
To Aphrodite, the goddess of love.
If you look at the myths of Aphrodite, who is the most beautiful and the most sexually desirable thing ever,
My name is Sadia, I'm 31, I'm from Algeria, I'm from North Africa, and I came here to Montreal to study in linguistics, and I'm a French teacher.
Nice. And have you ever been sexualized by men?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And can you give me an example?
Yeah, I received comments on my clothes, not on my color of skin or my hair, but on my clothes.
I see. And do you feel the pressure to fit into the archetype of woman in your race group?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah, it's when you're a kid, like you're like the other children, you know. But when you arrive to a certain age, you have to fit. You will. The society will remind you that you are a girl and you have to act like this and to do different things.
I see.
You know, so you have to follow this kind of.
And community, what is the beauty standard?
Beauty is related to different things. So we have the color of skin, we have the hair, and we have also the eyes and the nose. And there's also the shape of the body. But The thing that is important is the color of the skin and the hair.
All right. Hi, Apple.
Hi, LOUDMILA.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
I have some question for you. So let's start with, Apple, do you identify as a woman of color?
Yes, I do identify as a woman of color.
And are you familiar with the concept of colorism?
Kind of, yes. So I'm mixed by African descendant.
And Apple, have you ever been sexualized by men in general?
I had been before sexualized by men before, and I did got comments like about how my color is, how they love. This is like mostly my color of skin. Hi, my name is APPO OKOKO. Today I'm presenting you my documentary Black Lives Matter. Hope you enjoy.
I'm taking it all for us. I'm taking it all. I'm taking it all for us. Oh, I'm doing it all for love. I'm doing it all.
I'm tired of this kind of situation.
Mama!
Awesome.
Mama!
One of the front pouches.
Mama!
On my right side bag.
Mama!
I have the chance to have a good education. My parents work a lot for my sister and my brother to have a good education. But I know that the struggle is still real for some of the people that don't have the money for schools. And when you don't have diplomas, it's difficult when you're Black to be able to make an impact in the society. So I think in this way it is difficult for some of the people of the same color skin than me to do an impact in the society. We need to work harder because even my father always told me that since I'm a little girl, you're a woman and you're a Black woman, so it's gonna be harder for you to have an impact, so you will have to fight. And don't remember that you're a woman and you're a Black woman, so it will always be a burden in a society where you're a minority. Because I think this is why it's difficult, because we are minority. We are not in a continent that have majority of Black people. So it could be sometimes hard for some people that doesn't have the education and the tools and the people around them. It takes a lot of support to be able to reach a good goal in the society. Brutality should stop, but I think brutality doesn't, it's not all about the colors. I think policemen are, depend of the experience you can have, but I'm not the only one that has a bad experience with them. I have white friends that have bad experience with the police before going into brutality right away when they are not able to contain the situation. So yes, I will say that police brutality should stop. 100% that, because I will say that in my point of view, I've been working and I'm in a position where I'm happy with this position, and I've seen the white privilege around some of the situation that I had, but it didn't stop me from being where I am. you know, so.
Really shocked, honestly, that an authority, someone, a police officer, literally, who is really being aggressive to a black man. At first, I was so shocked. I couldn't believe I saw this on video, and that it still happened in 2021. I think it's hard because you never know if you can have receive an insult in the street, or you know, if things happen still in 2021, it can happen also in 2022. We never know, and this is really sad. Yes, because I think what happened to George Floyd has no longer its place in this society and has never had this place in this society. And it should really stop, because it's really, how can I say? If I was in this community, I would be scared, really. I think they should definitely more take their time, because I think they do not take enough their time to just analyze the situation and react. I think they react really quickly, and after they make a move that is really horrible, you know. Black people should feel the same as us, as white people, because I think it's really unfair. Like sometimes I walk in the street and I see a person with black skin, black color, and I feel sad sometimes, because you know, you never know. People can be so disrespectful to a community, you know, and I don't know. I wish it could change. I think it should have been like that since the beginning of this earth, you know. And I don't get it why it still happen these days. It's crazy. Like every time I see news on the TV about racist comments or whatever, it makes me so sad, honestly. I wish someday it's gonna change, really.
Came out in the New York Times the next morning that if I had merely sneezed, I would have died. After my chest had been opened and the blade had been taken out, from all over the states and the world, kind letters came in. One of them I will never forget. I had received one from the president and the vice president. I've forgotten what those telegrams said. I'd received a visit and a letter from the governor of New York, but I've forgotten what that letter said. But there was another letter that came from a little girl. Said simply, "Dear Dr. King, while it should not matter, I would like to mention that I'm a white girl. I'm simply writing you to say that I'm so happy that you didn't sneeze." I wouldn't have been around here in 1960 when students all over the South started sitting in at lunch counters. And I knew that as they were sitting in, they were really standing up for the best in the American dream and taking the whole nation back to those great wells of democracy which were dug deep by the founding fathers in the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been around here in 1961 when we decided to take a ride for freedom and ended segregation in interstate travel. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been around here in 1962 when Negroes in Albany, Georgia decided to straighten their backs up. And whenever men and women straighten their backs up, they are going somewhere, because a man can't ride your back unless it is. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been here in 1963. Black people of Birmingham, Alabama aroused the conscience of this nation and brought into being the Civil Rights Bill. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have had a chance later that year in August to try to tell America about a dream that I had had. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been down in Selma, Alabama to see the great movement there. If I had sneezed, I wouldn't have been in Memphis to see a community rally around those brothers and sisters who are suffering. I'm so happy that I didn't sneeze.
Feel the morning on my face. Ain't a pill that I didn't take. Just